play. He leaves it with his back. On the move at the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. Back to pass, it's Ewers. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The RPO fired complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. They'll try to run for it. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Line getting set on second down. Wide out in motion. He's going to pass on second down. Throws to the wide out. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds a man on the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth it.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy...
Oh, look out. There he goes. He's at the 10. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is...
Touchdown, Colorado! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. We're all tied up, and they'll try to get it right back. They're going for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
And they got him for the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied at 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He's off to the races. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He tries to take the top off. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
The incompletion on 1st down. Now they face a 2nd and 10 from the 31. With the catch, it's Hunter. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Makes the grab well past the sticks. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were. Because of that, he gives up the 1st down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to pass, it's Sanders. He's got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in third down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the fourth down.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down and one that did not pay off. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Moore. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Unloads it downfield. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. The 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Buffalo! Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air, it's Ewers. Feeling some heat. Fires deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty.
With the game time.
And the Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Well, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Fires to the big fella. Nice move, creates some space. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw at Sanders. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. Finds his man and they convert. Touchdown, Buffs! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Wide receiver shows motion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Bond. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the 1st down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Colorado 21, Texas 14.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Handoff from the gun. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. The Longhorns want to move quickly. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Pirouettes away from the defense. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down.
Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. 4th down, picking up the 1st, getting some momentum and keeping this drive alive.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Ewers. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, 1st and goal with the 1. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Finds his big tight end. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. He's looking to throw. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Racing down the left side.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Colorado! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Quarterback will audible. He's going to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. And back to the air on 2nd down. Trying to get to him. He's going to take off. He's taking a deep shot. He's got it. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage